What is going on, guys? We are back with another video on the Madden franchise in the Primetime League. And if you didn't watch last video, I'll give you a moment right now to pause or click off or whatever you may do. But for you guys that have watched last video, you'll know we took a devastating loss to the AI, who is in our division as well, which is really, really rough. But we are still 2-1. We still have a really good roster, and I don't know why we're looking at free agents. Just kind of showing you guys maybe the top names. Maybe you have a suggestion for us. And looking at the stats, see you won week player of the week. Jeez, couldn't get through there. And very interesting there, the teams. We are going against the Bears, so you would assume a pretty decently easy matchup. But once again, it's a user league, so you never know. Struggling a little bit, but you look at that percentage on third down, and that's a pretty good number. Converting almost 50% of the time. I really hope this is another one of those videos where I start stuttering a bunch. But if it is, I will redo it. I don't know what I'll do. Actually, I'll probably just let you guys deal with it. Opening kickoff. Anything special going to happen? Not really. So it's a good start to the game, I suppose. Both sides. No injuries. That's a big factor in this league as well. 2nd and 12. Little throw to the outside to the return man himself. And it's going to be 3rd and 2. Great play to the fullback. Does he get it? It looks like he does, and he does. 2nd and 5. Has his running back and fullback in the backfield. And it's a great read by Keanu Neal, who is going to house this thing. What a play by him. One of the premier strong safeties in this league. That's really good for him. Going to get some XP from that. And good defense. Honestly, thought it could have been another pick there, assuming that was Neal in the safety position. Deep, I would assume it was, but you never know. Sometimes he plays inside. And 2nd and 10, a huge early sack by the rookie defensive tackle Tyrus Jackson, and a very rare missed catch by Devontae Freeman, leaving us to a 3rd and 10, dropped and picked off. Julio Jones, I believe, on the play, could not hold on to the play, so it's their ball. 2nd and 13 now, and more pressure from the inside. I don't know who that was this time. 3rd and 13. Somehow caught it and dives forward. Probably didn't expect to catch it. Either way, it's 3rd and 6. Big rush up the middle, and it's going to be a drop pick by Trufant. I don't know how he dropped that, but it is going to lead to 3 points. Nothing we can't handle yet. And Freeman's going to rush for about 9.5. Got to get him going. That is the man of the team. And another first down here, it appears, on the 2nd and 8 throw to the outside. 1st and 10 again. It's going to be a run to Eddie Lacy, who's playing fullback, and he's really good at it. He's not just good at running, but he's actually really good at blocking. I think there's a moment in this game that I'll have to edit, especially, and wow, down to the 1 for Julio Jones, where he just absolutely pancakes him, man. 1st and goal at the 1, pitch to the right. And the blocks are really good. I really like the linemen we have. And we did lose a lineman or two to free agency. I gave up a couple of guys, Andy Levitre, and there might have been another one. Huge hit up the middle. Somehow the rookie quarterback holds on. 1st and 10 from about midfield point. It's going to be a blitz, and it works. Fumble, 2 drops, 3. 3 muffed plays there, and it's going to be recovered by the Bears. 2nd and 24 now. It's good for us, but it should have been a turnover. Let's be honest. Speaking of turnovers, there you go, Collins. We really need to get a number 2, number 3 corner, and Collins is looking pretty decent this year, so I'm at least happy with that. And Freeman gets another first down. So far we can tell this season it was the good choice to keep Freeman over Tevin. Might have to take a look at Tevin's stats, see if he's doing anything special over there on the Jaguars. And speaking of Freeman, wide open, couldn't get the play on some sort of juke or a stiff arm or something. But either way, it's still a 37-yard gain. Eddie Lacy finding holes, rumbling, bumbling, and walking into the end zone. Can't say stumbling because he was pretty upright, I'd like to think. And Tyrus Jackson, the rookie, gets another sack. Screenplay was read, and nobody picked him up, obviously, because it's a screen. And on 2nd and 21, what a catch for 6.5 yards on that play into double coverage. 3rd and 15. What is going to be the move? It is overthrown. Good coverage there again. 1 minute left in the second quarter. Up 21-3. Just can't hold off yet. It's still so much time in the game. Have to try to score as much as we can still, and that would have been a great way to do so, but he couldn't keep his feet down. Could have been a better throw. It just wasn't. 3rd and 5. Rolling out to the right is Matt Ryan. Has a man or two, and it's caught by Sanu. Getting a little older, a little bit more expensive, but still a reliable target. And here we go from the 19-yard line. That is a touchdown to the rookie Chambers. I believe that is his first touchdown on the season, if I'm not mistaken. 2nd and 10, and it's going to be over the middle. It's going to be a penalty on one of our players, Tyrus Jackson, with a roughing the quarterback. That's a little rough. Not roughing the passer. I got it. Connor Barwin with a great sack. Tyrus is getting after the quarterback, just a little late on that one. And rolling out to the left, last play of the half, 3rd and 17. It's going to be an attempt to the sideline. Doesn't happen. So, I mean, we're into a really good situation to going 3-1 on the season thus far. Kick to the sideline, and Cardona, being a rookie, makes the rookie mistake to field that thing. Now we're down to the 8, which is rough, but we're going to run the ball, and it's going to move well. Julio couldn't really get out of the way. Freeman pushing people out of the way, though. That's a huge 21-yard gain on the ground. 2nd and 13. Another hole has been found for a good 11 yards. 3rd and 2. Why not give it to him again? And the line has been blocking very well. Throwing a man down yet again. That's going to be a 6-yard gain this time. 2nd and 11, going with a little bit of play action. Has Eddie wide open, and he decides to throw it to the tight end. That was not a good decision by us at all. Tried to trick him, and we thought we had the read. Just wasn't there. 2nd and 10. And Connor Barwin with yet another sack. I believe he's on 3 or 4 on the season. So far, Taylor Gabriel trade has went pretty well for us so far. Throwing to the outside, 3rd and 19, and it's going to be deflected. The defense has played very well for us. Another bad punt situation, 2nd and 8 to the outside. Cordero Patterson, another free agent. He's got room, and he's speedy. Gets to the 28-yard line. He was going to be our featured number 2, full on, but Eddie Lacy has just blown up on the scene, as he has right there. Huge 20-yard gain. He's been very fun to use so far as well. And if you didn't see that, let's take another look. Eddie just tosses him to the side. He has been so good for us so far, and we've paid him pretty much like a fullback. And Freeman getting a nice gain right there. We also have to pay Freeman this year. I don't know if we have so far. I can't remember. 3rd and 4. Eddie Lacy going to try to run it. Trucks early because he doesn't believe in the O-line. Fair enough, because it looked like they were going to bring the heat. Just couldn't get there. Draw pick again, I believe, by Trufant. Of course, we did end up having to kick the field goal, I believe. 3rd and 12 now on defense again. What is going to be the call from both sides? And what is going to happen? It's a sack. This time by Tyrus again. So 3 sacks from him, 2 from Barwin. We really want Vic Beasley to get some of these, but he's just not playing that well as of late. Cardona, the youngster, going down smartly. He's a small guy. He can get hurt pretty easily. Good return, though. Freeman finding another hole, and he's just been on a tear. We have just dominated with him and this offensive line. Eddie Lacy going to try to run it, gets the first down, but he fumbles. Huge hit stick, and it's a turnover. That kind of stuff worries me for the future. We get caught up in the wrong camera view here, which is ironic. But that stuff worries me for the future because, yeah, this game, it doesn't matter at that point, but in future games, that could have been game-changing. Eddie Lacy, 3rd and 4, gets the first down. He's a very good force to have. We have this 1-2 game that I really like. Last play of the game, Devontae Freeman gets stood up. Kinda. I mean, he made the move, but obviously couldn't really gain any yards on it. So, I mean, that would be the game. 31-3, somewhat of an easier matchup. The Bears, the roster isn't really there yet. But overall, we ran the ball well. I would love to have had a closer game just to see our passing game because that's been the story for us is the run game. And it's hard to rely on that when you can't get the ball downfield, which is really ironic. I was going to say funny, but it's not funny. It's worrisome. Obviously, there's going to be some tough matchups for us. I know we've had a pretty easy go of it so far, other than against the Buccaneers. We actually took that loss, which really sucks. But overall, we've done very well early on in this league. I've been trying to make trades. I don't know who I want. I just want to get rid of my picks because the way we look right now, we're most likely going to make the playoffs, and that makes our pick valueless to me. because what our need is cornerback. And I'm just not going to find a good cornerback in the 25th late or later picks. It's just not going to happen. But anyways, these are the stats. We played really well, over 100 yards again for Freeman. Eddie Lacy also did pretty well himself, technically better than Freeman, especially coming from the fullback position. You know, if he was back there, he has more time to react. But basically, Lacy has no choice but to follow the gut. You know, he just has to go right up the middle. Defensively, very impressive game for our team. Got only one pick, but 3 sacks from the rookie Tyrus Jackson. Haven't looked at it yet, but you would think he would be offensive rookie of the week, or just offensive player of the week, I guess. Defensive, oh god, so great of a video, and then I just blow it there. And you can see Freeman's about 3K away from superstar, which is awesome. And then Vic Beasley's about 1,500 away. So, I mean, just one more game, we could have 2 superstar up-and-comers right there. That's what we're kind of missing, is that elite pass rusher. Then we're going to kind of finish this video out with the prospects. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the series, and hopefully you guys come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!